So we're a couple minutes before 7 p.m. So that'll give you guys a couple minutes to tune in.
Tune in and chime in. If you guys can hear us, let us know. If you can see us, let us know. If you don't know who we are, I'm TJ Thompson. This is Stephanie Thompson, and we're the mother ornery ones.
That's right. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, well, good luck, sweetheart, because we ain't got nothing to drink.
I know. So looks like the numbers are going up, so you guys are logging in. Our internet is decent.
And we are on our phone tonight.
Yes, that's right.
All right, here we go.
And Anthony Jones. Hey.
What's up, man? Okay, so you guys can hear us and you can see us, I suppose.
What's happening? Crazy
What's
Daddy
going on?
5150. Brandon.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hi.
I miss you guys.
How are you, Ron and Jason?
Desert Rose, good to see you, girl.
Hello, sweetheart.
That's a song.
I'll make everything a song. Just give me a minute.
Or how does that song go? The country song, I think it's Hello Sweet. Hello, darling. Darling. Dale Smith, sound is good. Perfect.
Okay.
Good.
to
Thank
hear.
you so much for letting us know. And you can see us. Video is decent. Sound is good. We're on a
Alright.
roll.
Good enough. Woo! So, honestly, never start out with so, but that's what I do. We have been on a pretty good run. Steph and I have been doing a lot here lately. We're going to be sharing that with you guys. If you don't know, then we're fixing to share some pretty big news Steph and I have been working on for some time. Have a lot of people to thank for this. But if you've been following us, we've made one hell of a trip. We just end up here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson in Rogers, where they are having the lace gracing gears. All those sweet ladies are out riding them bikes, and let me tell you, there's a lot of them, and they sure are pretty.
They are super, super sweet. So before we get into Pig Trail and Lace Grace and Gears.
Right, we've ended up here at this. I think I ended up with over 4,300 miles on this trip.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know.
Here's our summary. If you don't know who we are two people that have gone through some shit in our life, and we've always took a negative and made a positive out of us by going through Steph's brain surgery, through just life in general, to losing pretty much everything we had, to restructuring and rebuilding, and then putting ourselves out there on the road, putting ourselves out there for everyone to judge or everyone to love us.
Yes. So if you guys have been following along, you guys know that we had never been to Laconia. Some of our sponsors went to Laconia, and we thought, you know what? We've never been to Laconia. Let's take the time right up there and check it out.
But before that, everybody was telling us about this Hog Rock rally.
Yes.
So we thought, you know what? We'll go to Hog Rock. And you know what's in between Hog Rock and Laconia? Is Mustang seeds. So the amazing people at Mustang let us tour their plant. We're going to have a video coming up of how they go about doing their handcrafted seats. Hey, right there, thank you so much, Rhonda. Appreciate that.
Rhonda,
Super
thank you so
sticker.
much.
Go
Go
ahead, sorry.
that right there, thank you. That is probably going to be a Don John Peter Juice shot.
Hashtag. Thank you so much. So, like I said, the plant was amazing. Then after we do the tour of the plant, which like I said, we'll be having a video coming out on that. Thank you so much, Mustang, for sponsoring us. We ran over to Laconia and hung out with some other sponsors. KST Bars and Custom Dynamics, and also got to hang out with the Fairing Exchange, where you've seen him. If you'd followed in our stories, he changed out our inner fairing to color match, and then we also got a pretty cool amp and speakers put in.
Yes.
Then from there, we just ran on over to New York and took a stroll down Times Square, across the Brooklyn Bridge, and through the Bronx. Cut and run from there. I gotta say Maine. We did go to Maine, which I like. Bentley's up there was really cool. From there, we went to Times Square. From there, we went on down to the Tail of the Dragon, rode the Tail of the Dragon. That video will be coming up as well. Then we went to Paducah, Kentucky.
Paducah.
which was really cool, guys. Well, that'll be in the video too. We got a really sweet Airbnb there for like $90. Had a balcony over the bike. Spent some time down in that place. I would definitely drop a pin on a map if you're gonna do a moto vacation and want to travel through somewhere cool. That'd be a place to stop. Then we left there and we made our way over here to Rogers for Lace Grease and Gears at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson.
Yes, and it's been a trip. It has been filled with all new things that we've never done before, new roads that we've never done, a road people that we've known online, but we've never had the opportunity to meet in person. So Hockamock, Jeff Pratt, and his little lady, also
Hush Puppy.
Alex. Yeah, Hush Puppy is her new name.
Alex.
We got to see Gray Wolf and his wife, Brandy and Luke, Terry and Lisa. Worth Anderson, we got to meet him. He put us up for a night, and we appreciate that so much. So many great people out there that we've got to meet hand in hand first, like person.
And at Laconia, you know, we stayed with
Laconia. We stayed with Jason and Sherry.
Yeah, and then we stayed there 2 nights.
Yes.
They let us crash at their place. We appreciate that.
And I'm sure I've missed some people.
Gray
and
Wolf,
I
we stayed at your
apologize.
house. Honorary S member there. So, and then Tell of the Dragon. Cowboy.
Yes, Tim. Thank you
Tim.
so much for showing us around, riding with us that day. Tell the Dragon was different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's definitely something you want to go ride. Is it all the hype? I don't think that is this is how I view the Tell of the Dragon. You got to go do it. It's absolutely amazing. It's cool. There's no doubt. And there wasn't a lot of people out, but also you need to go ride Times Square.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, it's some things you need to do.
Yeah, there's Manny and Betty. Just good to see you. Wanted to say that. Not new member, but new member. Right. Chris Lopez, thank you so much for your super chat. Said love the shirt, bro.
Oh, thank you so much. Had somebody special buy me this.
Yes. But the Tell the Dragon, it's awesome, and a lot of people have talked about it. But there's so much riding in that area, not just Tell the Dragon.
That really the day leading up to the Tell the Dragon, we weren't going to go that far, and we thought we'd just turn it up. So we did. And I could be off here, 450, 460 that day. I missed a turn on the bypass or interstate. Blew past it by 8 miles. We did this turnaround and whipped as a storm was coming in. And I mean, it was a fucking storm was rolling in. We're trying to get to the hotel. The way it took us through was through the Smoky Mountains. We cut through this road, and I can't remember, I think 108, 120.
I think it was 208.
208, okay.
208.
And I looked it up, going to hashtag it on a story, mention it. There was nothing. And I'm telling you, that was better than the Tell of the Dragon. We went in to this closed-in, covered of trees, real tight winds, through little like houses on the side of the road, looked like they've been there forever. It opened back up, then we switched back up this hill, and it closed in, and it opened back up, closed in, got really tight. Like, it truly felt like we were absolutely in the middle of nowhere. Hope this damn bike doesn't have any troubles.
Yeah.
I mean, and the storm was rolling in. It was 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's where custom dynamic lighting showed true colors there, guys. That true beam is on point up front with the fog lamps below. Then running up through there once again, I gotta brag on custom dynamics going through the Bronx and Times Square. Our bike has really came into its own as far as being set up for 2-up riding. Riding through those woods and that late at night, running the storm, actually threading the needle, and it rained and it was stopped and it got really dark and then it lightened up. So you had the contrast of it getting late, but still getting brighter where you could see, then getting dark like night, the trees closing in on you, the road tapering in like we think about Pig Trail around here, where it really gets tight on you.
And like no shoulder.
No shoulder, road chipped off a little bit. I mean, all my senses were just firing, and everything, and the only thing I was thinking about is what laid in front of me.
Mm.
That moment
Mm-hmm.
is a highlight of me riding a motorcycle. So
you had a moment.
oh, I had 3 good moments on this trip.
And that was one of them. Very cool. Very cool.
I know, I just got emotional, but
That's okay.
the roads there in the Smokies were super cool. And we go back to the Teledragon, you got to go do it. But the thing of the Teledragon, it can be busy.
Yes.
And everybody rides it. Go ride it. But there's a lot of roads out there, just like here at home. I do want to throw in real quick, if you're thinking about, and we've had a lot of people reach out to us here in the Ozarks that have never been, they want to come, ride the Ozarks. RideTheOzarks.com. They have pamphlets. You can reach out to them. They'll send it to you free, and they have the rides in there. Already named the corners. How many corners? Places to stop. Well, the roads.
They're
loop
detailed maps.
have names to the rides.
The rides are already mapped out where you have a starting point, an ending point, all the curves, the amount of time it should take you, of course, the mileage, and also highlights gas stops and good places to eat and stuff like that throughout the guide.
And guys, I gotta tell you, Love and Maine up in there. You guys are some amazing people. We've met so many great people. States I did not necessarily enjoy was.
I know 2 side by side.
Which one are you thinking of?
Delaware and Maryland.
Delaware me out.
Please do something about your roads and your toll roads.
And the gas, they charge you to sit in traffic. And we're trying to make time, which, is part of it. The gas pumps, super weird. Couldn't pay at the pump, had to go inside, but wasn't even, except it was just so weird. You had to push the nozzle down so the gas came out like the new gas cans, and it has this big rubber thing on it, which we see, but you can't even see in the gas tank, and you got to push it down. So when it fills up, you don't know, and when it kicks off, it's already spraying on your bike. So
it was a mess.
We rode all the northeast states. We've rode them all.
Yes. So I was going to say someone that I left out that has been following us for a while, and we got to meet him. We got to meet him at Hog Rock, is Donnie Ivy.
Yeah.
So huge shout out to you. We were just kind of Hog Rock. There is a video out there for the members to see Hog Rock. I've got to clean it up a little bit before I release it to the public, just because it's Hog Rock. It's a 21 and above rally. We've never been there, so you see our firsthand experience of riding through the rally. There's not a lot of stuff online about it either, so we didn't have like a map of the campground. There's no internet down there whatsoever.
They will not. We've reached out to them, trying to get them to communicate with us, as we're told they don't really do that. So I suppose everything that you learn will be out of the mouth of people that's been there, or you watch YouTube video. The YouTube video is pretty cool. It kind of shows quite a bit.
Yes.
As far as what to expect.
Yeah. But I've got to clean it up a little bit because it is
A little raunchy.
Yeah. And at first I kind of felt bad for like showing some of the stuff on there, but then I'm like, you can go to their website and see the picture galleries of all the past years, and you'll kind of get a gist of what it's about and basically what our video is going to include.
So,
but anyways, we were driving through one of the campground areas, and this guy hollers at us and starts walking down towards our bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, he was like, hey, and we stopped and got to talking.
We knew
Donnie Ivy, and I was like, okay, now it's so nice to finally put a name with a face, because I remember all these names on YouTube and on our comments on social media and stuff like that, but never get to actually put a face with it. So it was so neat to.
It was, and I don't know where. And there's a lot of people that yelled at us while we were out this time. Either we were moving, I couldn't stop because of something. But if we pass you by and you yell at me, I'll just kind of give you a wave. I apologize. I wish we could stop at everybody yelling at us down through there, but at that moment we really couldn't.
We usually had someone behind us that was
Yeah.
naked, honking their horn
Yeah.
to get out of the way.
So I loved the rally. I thought it was great. It goes on forever as far as the roads, and it just gets deeper and deeper. At first, I was questioning it, like, but as we let the rally roll on and grow on us, I would recommend going if you've got your mind right, but get your fucking mind right before you go to Hog Rock. Because if you're judgmental or have any issues with nudity or people being who they are, this may not be the spot for you.
Yeah.
But we totally fit in. But we couldn't stay long
It's
enough.
fun if you want
We had to go.
If you want a place where you can camp and party with other people that are ready to camp and party, it's perfect.
Right. Favorite part of our trip here. What did you call this?
The ECL, East Coast Loop. But then I was thinking it's not really so much the East Coast, it's more like Northeastern. So then I was like, the NECL, NECL.
Been cool for
I don't know.
What was your favorite part of the trip?
Oh gosh. My favorite part is probably realizing that my expectations were not what they were. I personally have never been past Cleveland, Ohio, and that wasn't until a couple of years ago when we did the 2 wheels, 2 people, 2 events, 2 weeks, 2000. That kind of kicked off our Pay It Forward. We went to Cleveland, Ohio for Fuel Cleveland. And so I'd never been past that point. And I was not so much looking forward to it as far as that's the northeastern states. And, you know, you hear about Jersey and New York and Boston and blah, 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 blah. It's just not my type of thing. I'm more like that Arkansas girl. No, Vermont is super fucking pretty, guys.
So
I was not expecting this.
The highlight state for me is Vermont.
Really?
Yep.
There you go. Vermont wins.
We got in the state. It felt right. I've heard people taking like vacations to Vermont, but it seemed like it was always corny stuff.
What?
Like, what would you look good? I understand now. Take your time in Vermont. Take your time in Vermont. There again, guys, we're cutting through pretty quick, but to be able to say that we rode all the states up there is pretty cool. And we got down into the heart of some of them. You know.
I'm going to have to say is that coming back down south, and I was so anxious to get back down south because it's just the South, and that's where I'm at, and there's Southern hospitality, and that means that's so true. We've got sweet tea and all that. But when we hit West Virginia and then Virginia, it was super pretty too. So I can't say Vermont takes the win for me.
Smokies are amazing too.
West Virginia, especially the way that we came in. We came in West Virginia and we were right on the Appalachian Trail there at the Harper.
When you roll into that
Ferry,
place, it'll take your breath.
Yes.
It was
right along the Shenandoah River, and we've all heard that freaking country song by John Prine.
River. Oh.
Is it John Prine?
Don't get to it. Let's just move on. We're gonna make an ass out of ourselves here.
Anyways. John Denver. Yeah, John Prine.
Yeah, so when we're rolling down through there, like, we just like, I was getting so, like, are we going to get there, like that deal? Boom, it opened up, and I was like, holy shit.
Yes.
Out of nowhere, beautiful, beautiful scenery.
Yeah. Riding Hope. Shenandoah is a normal ride for me. I love it.
That's good for you.
I'm jealous.
Well, it's just like here at home, I was like, oh my God, everything's so beautiful, and I take it for granted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Laconia. Laconia was, it's definitely something you need to go to if you haven't been there. The dealership up there was super cool to us. You seen them post there. We got to meet a lot of people. Like I said, hang out with Custom Dynamics, KST.
And
the
Laconia
exchange was really good.
This was the 98th anniversary of Laconia. 2 more years is going to be the 100th anniversary of Laconia.
I mean, it's
going to be, yeah, it's the grandfather. You said it.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. So to sum it all up, it was a great experience. I'm thankful to do it. Halfway through it, I was already thinking of what we're doing next. I do want to share a little bit of what we're going to do next.
Yeah, do you want me to catch up on some comments
Yes,
before we
let's do
move
that.
off
Let's do that.
topic? I'm going to try not to move the phone very much, but let's see here. Ryan Winter, you two are so inspirational, kick-ass. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hey, buddy, I need to hear that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Anthony, you said Juliet and I, which is his doggy, are heading to Indiana to see the kids. That's awesome. That is so good.
Enjoy that.
Yes. Hi from the UK here. Any advice on growing an epic beard like yours?
Yeah, I can give you some advice. Be patient with your beard hair. Go check your levels as far as what age you are and what's going on in your body, and get a pretty good like quality beard product. You know,
Yes.
get something that you can work in there and get into that skin and make that skin not dry out and itch, and try not to use too much of a comb. You know, let your beard be the beard. It will do its thing. We'll be talking more about beard products coming up in the future. We got big plans there.
Oh, speaking of Hog Rock, Donnie Ivy, yes, I do have the Hog Rock video posted for the members there on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's under memberships. If you guys are interested in being memberships, there's 3 different tiers you can choose from. The Hog Rock membership, or the Hog Rock video, I believe, is open to the 100 Honorary Octane members.
Right, you can be an honorary ass member if you don't know what Steph's talking about. There are some badges over here to the side of different size beards. That's people that are honorary ass member, and the longer they're a member, the longer their beard gets. We'd love to have you as a member. Like I said, guys, I do want to touch real quick on that too. We'll be going live this week with you guys for last month to catch up for our giveaway. Our giveaway this month will be a center product. So we give away something every month. We're usually kind of behind and doing our thing, but we have some perks in there, like you guys' names are at the end of the credits. You guys get to see the video beforehand, before she posts it, and actually y'all catch a lot, not a lot, but some mistakes that sometimes editing can be challenging.
Yes. Let's see. Mike Morris said, would love to show you all around West Virginia. Yes, I would love that. Next time we go through, let's connect, because there's so much beauty there that I want to explore.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like it.
Okay. Toby Northern, good to see you. Shannon, good to see you tonight. Okay. What's up, you guys? Riding to the Stone House again during Sturgis again? I live about 10 minutes away.
Okay, I love the
Yes.
Stone House. We are going to be planning a ride. We're trying to figure out the time there and exactly where we're going to go. We may be going to the Stone House. I like it out there. It feels right, and it's not too far, but it's not too quick. That's what she said. So we'll be planning a ride. More than likely, we will be leaving from the Buffalo Chip.
Yes.
Because we're going to be working hand to hand with the Buffalo Chip. Ooh, can I say that? Did I let something slip there?
You're never letting things slip.
So we will be at the Chip, and we're be hanging out, and so from there we'll be doing our ride.
Yes, so
probably.
I would say stay tuned. If you guys are going to be in Sturgis, we would love to have you on our ride. Of course, it's just a free ride. Doesn't cost you anything. No registration. We're going to meet up at the Buffalo Chip and then ride, and we'll probably ride to the Stone House. Date and time, though, that's to be determined. I'm still working out the details on that. But
So I just want to stop right now. I got to break the good news. And the big news, if you guys have been following along with us, I can't take it anymore. We posted that we have some big news on the horizon: open mind, open heart, and open road. And that's definitely something that we
we're excited. You want me to tell them?
yeah, because I'll get it wrong.
Jeff wants to know, Jeff Nomad 571, more drone bloopers.
Jeez, man.
I'm learning, okay?
Oh,
I'm learning.
hey, listen. Now, I've got something to share with y'all later on. I just got to figure out. We had an experience, didn't we, on the bike?
Yes.
I want to figure out how to share that with you guys.
Okay,
It
well, let me
happens
give them the good news.
All right, the
and
good
then you can do
news.
the bad news.
We won't. There is no bad news. Okay, go ahead with the good news, baby.
Okay, so we were notified that we have been nominated and selected, that we are now your Arkansas ambassadors for motorcycle tourism.
And that's a big deal for us guys because we are Arkansas made. And we love the riding these hills and love everything about Arkansas, the natural state. We have been working on this for some time and super proud to be teamed up with Pig Trail Harley-Davidson right here in Rogers with a remote store in Eureka Springs. So what this is going to do for us, well, it's going to do a lot. And what do we do with this? We're going to do a lot with it. And we're super overwhelmed. We're appreciative of everyone that has helped us get to this point because it may not be a big deal to somebody, but this is a major thing to Steph and I.
Yes, Arkansas, it's our home. We love riding our Arkansas roads, the Ozarks. There's so many different rallies and events that happen in Arkansas that we love to showcase, that we love to attend. We are wanting to bring more people to Arkansas. We have great roads, we have great Southern hospitality, rallies and events, all kinds of stuff going on here,
people.
and we're excited to put that out there for you guys and showcase our rides in our home.
And we got another thing. I hope you're okay that I tell everybody this, but you have reached a milestone.
Oh
as well.
gosh. Do we want to share this?
I do. Okay. I couldn't be more proud of Steph. We have come a long ways. We've always taken a negative.
Weems Moto Company, thank you so much.
you.
He said congrats.
Appreciate it. We have always taken a negative and made a positive out of it. And we take our position and what we're doing very strongly and we take it to heart. And when you're in a position like this, people look up to you and they look to you for guidance. And some people can't handle that pressure. But Steph and I, we've done really well and we're going to continue to do that. I am proud of what Steph is doing, the 2UP community. So we support 2UP. You have a voice as well as the rider or driver of that bike. So she reached out and now you are officially a leader.
I am a leader. I'm just like, what?
So
that was something that was questionable because a lot of people take their riding experience from riding 2UP to riding solo.
Absolutely.
I have kind of done that backwards. I was riding solo there for a little bit and now I'm riding 2UP. And that may be something that's just for a temporary time, or it may be like that for a while. I'm not for sure, but I love the open road. I love being on the bike. I love feeling that wind in your face and riding a motorcycle, whether it's on the back or solo. So that was something that has been on my heart for a little bit, and I have a passion for riding. I love riding. I have a passion for female riders and empowering all kinds of people. It doesn't matter if you're a woman, if you're new, if you're seasonal, if you're a veteran, if you're anything. I just want to see more people out riding. So that was something that was, kind of difficult to take on and know if I fit into any of those groups. And so I did reach out to the leaders and requested to join our local leaders here in Springdale, Arkansas. And they
had to
took
talk
that
about
into
it.
consideration and talked about it and came back, and yeah.
We're proud to have you. So Stephanie is a leader. It's super cool. We know a tons of the leaders and they are super rad ass little chicks doing their thing on their bikes. Super independent, intelligent, sexy women, and I absolutely love it. I love being around them. They just tickle the shit out of me. As far as I can see it, baby, you'll never be anybody's property and you'll never be somebody's backrest.
Thank you so much. One thing I thought was really neat is the MSF, which is the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, considers the passenger an active rider, and that just like struck a chord with me. It was like, I am an active rider. Like, my butt hurts just as much as your butt. I have a lot of a say-so as far as modifications and stuff like that. Really quickly, Worth Anderson, thank you so much for your super chat there. He said, congratulations, ride safe, honor, loyalty, respect.
Thank you for the beer. Thank you for the stay. Thank you for the breakfast. Enjoyed visiting with you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me too.
So I'm kind of on a rant right now, I guess, because this is my thing. I feel like, you know, like, I want to support more two-up riding. So if you guys have been noticing the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about that. And we have a Facebook group and Instagram page called Support Two Up Riding. And yeah, I just want to be able to have a platform for passengers to have a voice also. If this is me personally, whenever we were looking at, say, seats and different modifications on the motorcycle, we look up videos and YouTube, of course. There's not a lot of reviews as far as the passengers aspect of it. So that's something that I'd really like to start moving forward and putting out there. I know that it would help I'm not the only passenger that has questions about
Absolutely.
product.
So, ladies or gentlemen, whoever's riding Two Up, if you have something you would like to say, you could go to Support Two Up Riding and let your voice be heard. We support you, we love you, and we want to see more and hear more of you. So, if you would do that, we'd really like it. Check out Steph and what she's doing there. She's got some things in the work with that as well. Got some good support from what you're doing here. Your story is amazing. I'm super proud of where we're heading.
I am too. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this one. Really and truly.
Well,
you stood behind.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We.
I love you.
I love you. So.
Sorry, we got mushy right there.
What we do, guys, we look forward. We don't look behind. We take mile marker after mile marker. We let nobody get us down.
Good things are in the works, and I'm glad to be here. And I appreciate all of you guys, all of the comments, the likes, the shares. We appreciate it so much. This new adventure that I'm trying to get going, all of you guys that have already joined and put in your 2 cents and posted pictures, and yeah, we appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. So enough about our rant.
Got a little sappy. Yeah, it's okay, guys, because, you know, if you've been following us, you know that I'm a highly charged person. I speak from the heart, and I love people, you know, and along the way, we've had our struggles and tribulations and trials, and we could get all biblical, but, you know, you've faced death, and we don't take that lightly. It changed our outlook, and everything that we do is from the heart, and it's genuine. I never want to be a self-centered, pompous ass. I want to be genuine. I never want to be a sellout. I always want to be who we are. I want to be proud of where we're from, and I want to be proud of where we're going.
I agree.
And we only want to surround ourselves with people that are like-minded. If it ever changes and you see me out, you can kick me square in the ass. So, tomorrow.
Oh gosh. So yes, we did this whole loop, and we are here in Rogers. We're not home. We are here in a hotel room, chilling out, enjoying the Lace, Grace, and Gears rally at Pig Trail, which tomorrow is a full day. So the rally actually started yesterday. We didn't get here until today. And they did some guided rides today.
We met the sweetest little thing that did her first 100 miles.
Yes, you guys can go to our Instagram and see our story.
Wow.
Teresa, yeah, kudos to her. She was really nervous this morning. Actually, we were just standing in Pig Trail talking to some other people, and we were talking about the Arkansas ambassadors, and we're motorcycle tourists, or the ambassadors for motorcycle tourism. And we were talking about that, and she could tell that we were celebrating something, that we were happy about something. And
Yeah,
she
we
walked up
celebrate
and
life, baby.
she walked up and she shook my hand, and she's like, I don't know what you're celebrating, but congratulations. And I just did my first 100 miles.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, okay, wait, hold up. Let me record this, because this is a milestone. This is something it's awesome. It's badass, and everyone should celebrate it.
So what she did over COVID, she shared this with us. I guess I can share this. Her mother had passed months ago. COVID had happened. She'd had to stay at home. She moved up here and came to Pig Trail 4 years ago. And she says, I'll be back. And it was 4 years to the day that she came back. She'd gone through losing her mother and through COVID, and she wanted to do something positive for herself. So she came up here and walked in. They remembered her and said, come on in, let's get to work. So she did. She did the riding course.
She did the riding course, and she graduated Sunday. So today they did a guided ride over to Eureka Springs. A bunch of ladies got together. She joined them.
Yeah, and she's part of the Hog chapter here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, which we are too, and we're so proud to be joined up with the Hog chapter here. They said she was so excited. Said, I was like, dude, I know it. And we're just like, I need some of that because I want to bottle it. So they went over there. A lot of the girls, they went out and did their thing. She said, I'm ready to come back. And do you know what a couple of the boys did with the Hog chapter? They said, all right, sweetheart, let's just go back. So they put her in between and let her ride, and they made sure she got back, and she did an amazing job.
I know. I just love that. I just love good stories, and
we all want to be part of it.
Yeah.
We all want to be part of a good story.
Yeah.
It's the good stuff. Just bless her heart. I absolutely love it.
It was really neat, and I really appreciate her sharing that with us too, because she didn't have to.
She couldn't help it. She absolutely was just bubbling over with motorcycle enthusiasm.
But she did more than just share that. Sometimes whenever you do something out of the kindness of your heart because it makes you feel good, you're actually doing other people a huge favor. Like, I needed to hear that story. I needed to see her excitement.
Oh,
I needed that, and she didn't know that. She was just excited. She was like over the moon,
I know, man,
she did that.
And that's the deal. If the kind words go so far, and cruel stuff, it sticks with people.
It does.
Just to do those kind things is amazing.
It does.
So hanging out here at Lace Racing Gears. At Pig Trail Harley-Davidson today, tomorrow, we're going to be it's going to be a massive day. If you guys are in the area and you would like to come out and see us. Stephanie's going to tell you where we're at and what we're doing.
Yes, I brought up the schedule and the events for tomorrow. So if you guys are in the area, I know some of you guys are not, but there's some veteran biker. I noticed that you were on here earlier. Good to see you, and it was good to see you today. So Saturday, so they're actually a parade of Sisters is what it's called. They're meeting up at Drake Field in Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is the airport. Gates open at 6:30. That's pretty early, but gates open at 6:30. They're going to be setting up. Vendors are going to be opening up there at 7. You can start registration at 7 to 10 o'clock, but at 10:30 is when the lineup and staging is going to happen, so that at 11:45 the parade starts, and they're going to ride from Drake Fields airport to Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. So that's from Fayetteville to Rogers. I believe it's $25 per rider. They do have breakfast that morning there. You'll get a wristband whenever you register for the parade, and then they have, once you get back to Pig Trail, they have events going on all day. Yep. They have a dinner and music tomorrow night. So if you register and ride in the parade, keep your wristband, because then you won't have to pay again to get into the dinner. And the dinner and concert costs $15, I think. But if you ride in the parade and register, you don't have to pay again.
So that's where we're going to be, guys. If you're out and about, we'd love to see you. Come say hi, give me a hug, I'll give you a sticker. Somebody told me they stopped saying buy me a beer. So I'm not going to say buy me a beer.
I was gonna say another thing that they're doing is the live music. I think starts at 9,
Yeah.
or it's from 6 to 9. But they're drawing to give away a 2020 Heritage Classic.
That's just what I was going to say. They're going to give away that badass bike.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my name in there. I didn't, and I wasn't going to, but I can't help it. It's just a cool ass bike. And another thing Pig Trail's got, they got a couple of bikes out there that's custom painted that is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Steph and I, on our story, we're both sitting on it and said, like, who's it wears it the best, or who, you know, and you can vote. Of course, you do. But they got some really cool bikes sitting there. You can go chill out. And also, you can go in Pig Trail and and cool off. You can go upstairs and get in the lounge chairs, the massage chairs, and get
There's
a massage.
the Pig Trail Lounge
That's super
upstairs.
cool.
Huge pool tables, 2 massage chairs, couches. Yeah, go in if you're in the area. You check out Pig Trail, especially during a rally like this. Go inside, check out the lounge. Chill out for a little bit.
The girls will meet you at the door and say, "Hey, what's up?" If you'll go straight through there, and there'll be a office to your left, the first office. That's Kyle's office, and he gives free foot massages with every motorcycle purchase.
He's gonna kill you.
So, but it really is set up good. Steph and I have been visiting these Harley-Davidson dealerships out across the country, and I'm super proud to say that Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, you got your name and the location and the people, and it's just all right.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels good at Pig Trail.
Yes.
So come see us, guys. I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm excited to see all the ladies doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get some hugs. We talked to a lot of you ladies. Got in a nice prayer circle earlier. That was super powerful. So a lot of good things going on here. Anything else you want to say while we're thinking about saying something?
Let's see. Not right off the top of my head, but I will go through some of these comments if that's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm hitting the phone and it's kind of wiggling. I apologize for that. Let's see.
So we're catching up on comments. We're on the iPhone, so be patient. Steph is going to go over your
A lot of you
comments.
guys are saying congratulations. We appreciate that so much.
We thank y'all. We thank
The
you guys.
support that we've had and the nominations and stuff as far as Arkansas ambassadors, we couldn't be more proud and thrilled to showcase our home and our riding. I appreciate that. And yes, the Litas, it's exciting. It's
Yeah,
exciting.
it really is. Like I said, we'll be here in the Ozarks doing our thing. Like I said, you can go check out Ride the Ozarks as well to get that free pamphlet. We'll be doing a lot with Ride the Ozarks the rest of this year, and next year we've got a big year with Ride the Ozarks as well as Arkansas tourism. So we've just got a lot to undergo. Steph has been working on her drone footage. As you can see, she crashed it a couple times on this trip.
Well, the first day that I crashed it, we were walking into, we were in West Virginia. We stopped at this little coffee shop, and you go in the door, and it's just like a little slow ramp into the thing. I tripped.
Yeah,
And I was like, whoa, watch out for that. And it was like barely any degrade. And I just knew I felt kind of off that day. And so when we got the drone up,
right,
I'm like, the drone is right there. And I know my left and right. Like, I know, Jeff Nomad, you said it right. The trees moved. I know my left and right. But for some reason, I just
flew into a bush. And it crashed. It crashed hard. I threw that up on the story. But and then she flipped it over another time there on the Tail of the Dragon. But in this video and some of the stuff that we're going to be coming up, I'm opening up a little bit more. I'm showing what we deal with on the road and how we deal with it with Steph. A lot of people are like, why don't you get here? Why don't you come here? Why don't you do this?
Sometimes we're behind schedule.
We're dealing with issues that we don't really talk about a whole lot with Steph, still her complications. But due to a lot of stuff, people are reaching out and saying, "Why can't you be here?" Right? And I'm trying to explain it, but not explain it. I thought a better way would just show you guys, what Steph on her days, what we go through. But we're not letting that stop us. We're still mile marker after mile marker. Um, yeah, so the drone. So like I said, we're going to be working on the content as well, getting different views and different approach on our videos. Anything you want to? I'm probably cutting you off over there.
No, that's okay. Hot Daddy asked if there was any chance for a meetup or maybe ride for Little Sturgis. So I will just throw this out there. Little Sturgis is on our schedule. However, there's a few things that are now questionable because of Arkansas tourism. We may not be able to make 2 of the dates that we have on our schedule, but in the next week we'll have that more figured out. So I just want to say, because that was on our schedule and we have every intention of going. However, the last couple of days have changed a few things. So I'm like, let's try and make this work.
Change as well. One thing I was going to just throw out there, 14,000 miles, 12,000, 13,000.
Before I get into that, I was going to say Slick Rick 420 says TJ looks great with his beard and shades on.
Well,
look at this.
Guys, man, we got the sun right here, and honestly, I appreciate that so much. I love my Ray-Bans. That's what I wear all the time, the waffles, and I've got the size if you guys wanted to know. They're polarized. I get a lot of questions on that too, so
yes.
This is my glasses, and I absolutely love them. And this is my second pair. Wear the shit out of them.
Ryan Winters, I know you had asked earlier and then asked again,
okay,
how do you sign up to donate? So you can sign up as far as memberships. We would love to have you as a member. But we also do a pay it forward. We're not taking any donations at the moment.
No, we sure do appreciate that. We don't want to take your money and not have somewhere to go with it. We are planning, and we talked about it today, about a pay it forward that we will be doing. We did one this last Christmas, which we're very proud of. We did that right here right at home at Harrison, the Wilsons.
We teamed up with Custom Dynamics. All of that is...
Oh, man. What an amazing pay it forward that was.
All of that is on our YouTube. I encourage you guys, you can go check that out, videos on that. I do have some footage for a update on them, and I apologize, I'm slow on
Well, they've had a lot going on. So if you don't know, stage 4 colon cancer, struggling very hard, just talking about seeing a lot at the end of the tunnel. We had the interview with Wilson's. It was just struggling.
He has gone through
so much.
The ringer. And of course, Shauna, his wife, has been right there by his side. You can see and you can hear the toll that going through anything like that can take on both people, not just the person who's,
I understand that part.
So it was...
So anyway, him not being able to work, he was in an apartment. The people, the management at the apartment was basically going to kick him out. He was supposed to be taking care of stuff. He couldn't work. He couldn't do stuff around the place to stay in it, like he was doing upkeep and maintenance and stuff. They were kicking him out, so they were going to not have a place to live. So they were dealing with being like homeless in a sense. Him facing what he was facing. We came together with Custom Dynamics and all you honor asses and everybody else that donated. We bought Christmas gifts through Amazon. They shipped it straight to them. They had an amazing Christmas. We raised right at $20,000 for them. Today they are sitting in their first home. They are homeowners. Truly an amazing thing that we all did. We are all in it together. So it's really amazing. She is going to do an update on this, but we're trying to let them get settled in. And another thing, he's doing well. He's got new treatment. Things have changed. So a lot of positives. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say we've got a lot of it's been good.
Yeah, it's been good. Where were we going with this? Oh, Rick.
So we're not going to take any donations, dude. Thank you for saying that, but hold your money. We'll be working on a pay it forward. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing it here in Rogers. I'd like to, and we have talked about, we will probably do something here with Pig Trail Harley-Davidson and possibly the Hog chapter. We're going to talk to them. I'm just giving you guys some details of what I'm thinking and come together. And what we do is we let people tell us who's in need and who's going through a rough time and needs a hand up. We let people nominate, then we come together with our committee of the Honoring One committee, our nonprofit committee, and we go through them and we figure out, it's so rough, who needs it the worst. Then we go to them, we talk to them, we ask them if it's okay if we show their story, and we show their story so we can bring awareness to them, and we raise money while we do it. So that's hopefully, I would like to do it here, and proud of Arkansas, you know, proud of what we're doing here. And I'm proud we did one up in Sturgis. We did one down in Paris, Texas, that turned out really well with, you know, you can
Little
go.
AJ, like,
You can
I
go
can't
down.
even talk.
You can go.
LJ.
LJ, you can go down in the videos there, and you can find every one of these pay it forwards and watch them for yourself. They are truly just. It's because we felt guilty after going what we went through and getting out and enjoying life and riding, and it's really, to us, we felt like we need to be riding with purpose, so that's what we've done.
That's right. Okay, let's get back on track. We'll get more into our pay it forwards whenever we get a pay it forward going.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'll check right here really quick and see if there's anything I've missed. Let's see. HD Ryder said that met you guys at the Garden of the Gods. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But Garden of the Gods?
Yeah, man.
Was amazing.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. It was cool. Steph was struggling with poison ivy right then too. So,
which I appreciate everyone that has messaged and commented and text to make sure that I'm okay. It was a little bit of a poison ivy little
fiesta.
On the road, in the heat, in the sweat.
End up having to take her to urgent care while we're on the road. So I mean, really, we'll show that in the video too. I mean, these videos we're trying to kind of dice them up a little smaller too, but it's been crazy. But anyway, I want to get back. I want to get back to something.
Okay.
I like riding a damn motorcycle. Now, riding a damn motorcycle ain't no magical power. It's riding a damn motorcycle. I didn't create the motorcycle. You didn't create the motorcycle. Anybody can ride a damn motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? Just get out there and ride it. Well, we'll give you props on throwing your leg over that damn thing and taking it out across the country. Or anywhere. Go to Walmart with these crazy fuckers on the phone and different shit.
And then me on the back.
So, but it comes down to always traveling and never arriving. Yes. And I'm okay with that, and I absolutely love being out on the road and meeting people and hanging out and us getting the experience of that motorcycle and traveling. Mm-hmm. So, you know, guys, that we're going to be part of the Guinness World Record longest poker run.
And if you guys don't know what that's about,
you can go check that out.
You can go check that out. World Record Poker Run.
So anyway, I was thinking, you know, it's 3,200 miles, and they're calling this the, you know, epic ride, and it will be. It's going to be an amazing ride. But I need more.
Mike Bodine.
Thanks, Bodine.
Thank
appreciate
you so
that,
much.
Man.
I appreciate that.
So I need more. I was like, we're going to get home, and we're going to do that. I feel like I'd like to make a big loop, big trip. So I was talking to Steph halfway through this trip. I was like, we need something grand. We need to get bigger. We need to, as far as trips, and really experience stuff. So I think now I'm going to have to generate a little bit of income for this, just to be honest, because this is going to be a little costly. But this is my plans. I'm going to share it with you now. This is my dream. Let me get in here.
Oh, you want me to scoot over?
Yeah,
Okay,
let me handle
okay.
this, okay.
Let me give you space.
So I was out on the road and I'm thinking about all these views that we're seeing and these experiences, and now we've rode those states, northeastern states. It was like 22 states that we rode up there. But yet I haven't experienced some of the biggest skies, the biggest mountains. I've experienced the coast. I've experienced open roads as far as 6 lanes traffic, down to you don't know if you're going to be able to pass the next motorcycle. And I want more of that. And I'm thinking, how can we get all that? Well, we just need to travel more.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, so we're going to do that Guinness World Poker Run. Let that be kind of a warm up for us.
Mm-hmm. People are guessing.
So what are you guessing? So this is a new bike. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'm thinking about over that the winter. Maybe do a build on a new bike here at Pig Trail, like do it up. Anyway, so we don't want to get off on that daydream. So what I'm thinking about doing here in 2.5, 3 weeks, we will leave here in the Ozarks at Pig Trail. We'll make our way down to New Orleans because we're missing New Orleans so much. Hang out there for a couple days. Make our way over on 90, which we did that last year for the kickoff run. We rode 90. I love 90. Ride 90. Ride 90 all the way down to the Keys, which we have a meeting with some good friends about some stuff going on with beard products. Hang out, check out the Keys for a little bit, make our way back up to Fort Myers at the dealership there, start the poker run, ride the poker run up and around through the Ozarks and back up through Colorado and all through there, over 3,200 miles, end up at Sturgis, hang out at Sturgis, do our event and stuff that we've got working on there at the Chip.
So 4 to 5 nights there in Sturgis.
That's right. We don't really have a place. If anybody has a place where we can crash, I'd appreciate that. We've been taking it up. You guys have been offering, and we've been crashing at your house, whether you like it or not.
If we can rent a room, if you guys have a extra room,
we'd love to hear
we'd
love to hear from you about that. Okay, so now we're getting back on the bike. We're leaving there. We're going to making our way up Idaho, all the way up, and go up in there and see those big old trees up there in Washington and some of that stuff there. Come down and ride the coastline all the way down to California and go to the Born Free rally, because I'd like to see that. And we got some friends over there. Hang out there for a little bit, make our way back up and around and hit Four Corners rally, hang out and see everybody there that I'm wanting to see and some things. Then make our way from there and go down to Hot Springs for the Hot Springs rally here in the Ozarks. Well, it's just right out of the Ozarks. I guess that'd be Arkansas, it'd be lower, right below the. Mm-hmm. So then we'd end up back here in Arkansas.
Yes.
And we mapped that last night, and this is just how we mapped it on that. I think it was 12 or 13,000 miles.
It was right at 10,000 miles.
Okay.
For just the MapQuest, quickest route. But I'll have to look, because of course we're going to do some riding here and there, and like going down from New Orleans over to Florida, it's going to want you to kick up on the interstate. Well, we want to take 90.
Right.
So there's a few variations there.
And then of course our rides and things that we always get into as well. So we're looking at maybe 12, maybe 13,000 miles. So we have already talked to Pig Trail about this. Tomorrow I'll be leaving my bike over here. We'll be doing some things to the bike that we need to be done as far as service and some things that we want to improve on the bike.
If we tackle this, we're going to need definitely new tires.
Oh yeah. We need that anyway.
Yeah. Another thing is we're going to need a service when we're out on the road. So we're going to talk with Larry. Larry, if you guys watched the
working on the chopper there.
Yeah, the chopper video of getting the chopper ready for Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. Larry, we're going to sit down with him and kind of map out our ride, more details, and look at the dealerships along the way. We've all went into those dealerships that just are not so friendly.
We don't want to go lost either.
We want to surround ourselves with good people, and that's what one of our missions is. Just be good, be around good people, and so we're gonna find that dealership, get our service,
and be back on the road
need
again.
2 services.
Maybe, I don't know, but then along that way there, we're gonna try to shut down for a little bit for 3 or 4 nights where we can pump out some content, kind of taking our surroundings. So as we map this out, I'm gonna reach out to all you guys too. If maybe there's a place there that you might have something we can rent or something like that. So we're watching a budget. Everything's on a budget. You can imagine that we can shut down for a little bit there and just kind of get off the bike. Maybe I'd like to see a really cool ass area. Another thing that we're always watching here lately, guys, is we're running into no internet. It sounds so messed up, but we have to have the internet because we get behind. So we got all these logistics, but in my mind, this dream that I have, this big ride that this will be something that we'll remember for a lifetime, you know, and that's what it's all about. And so anyway,
That's that in a nutshell.
we weren't even back from the trip, and I was like, hell, let's go again, Mom. She's like, we're not home yet.
And I was like,
oh,
because
my
you guys
gosh.
know, at the beginning of this East Coast loop, we were going to go to Hog Rock, hit up Grey Wolf and check on them and just hang out with them for the day, Laconia, and then hit Tail the Dragon and be home. But then as soon as we left,
Well, I want to go by and see Mustang. Mustang was like, hey, you guys.
and Mustang,
You,
sorry.
well,
I
they
left
were
that
like,
out.
you guys come on over. And they just opened that up, and it was so great. That's going to be a great video. But then, you know, I had to go to Maine. Then I was
somebody was like,
let's hit all the states.
Let's hit every state up there.
Well, I mean, we're there. We might
I
as well. So
know.
what it did, it put us in a little bit of a time crunch where we had to motivate to get back here today.
Yes.
And we did it.
So
and it's not so much the miles that we did, but it's the states, the rallies that we did, hanging out with people, taking the time to get content, taking a little bit of time to just shut down and enjoy the place that we're at.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people out there who's like, well, I can do this many miles in one day. Well, yeah, but can you enjoy it? And can you enjoy it and then create content and then still stay up with everything as well? Remember, guys, we have 5 kids we're loving on all the time too. So
Yes, and we don't have anyone making our videos for us.
no,
It
we
is
don't.
us.
We don't have a
So,
like.
I'm
you'll
sorry.
You'll see a lot of people like they have a crew of people working on stuff. We don't. It's just Steph and I.
And I like it like that
do
because
too.
then I can put our twist to
Dude.
it and I can make sure that it includes.
Every time I've got involved in some group of people, and I'm just saying for me personally to get out there and ride a bike or a crew of people, there's a lot of people have different thoughts. They may have an angle or maybe they have something on their agenda and it just doesn't line up with ours. You know, and then you get, it's hard to do that. And I really love us
Our time.
being out on the road. And we had some moments, and you guys are going to see in this video, there's been a couple times this trip, things are stacking up on us. So, like, we've got more things going on. You
I know.
And we're pushing that bike hard. I mean, to get on that thing and do the content, do everything that we're doing, and ride 550,
Well, like, you know,
420 even.
I'd say 8 to 10
480.
hours of each day, my head is inside of a helmet. Like, and we're like this close all the time.
We're touching
the
almost
time.
24/7.
And so, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. And
You
this is my-
imagine
this is my travel
touching.
buddy,
Okay, you
and-
got you love her to death, right? But and then you love him. Oh, I love you, honey. I want to spend 24/7 with you. Well, then actually do it. So
Okay,
the story
so what I
is
was
in the
getting
story.
at is there
Had a
was
great
one
time.
night that we just got this cheap little, I think it was like a Econo Lodge or maybe Quality Inn or something like that. Well, the only room that they had was 2 doubles.
That's true.
So we get our stuff. We both go lay down. We both lay down in separate beds.
That's right.
And then I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I think we need to sleep in separate beds tonight. And I was like, what?
So,
And he's like, and I'm like, he's just joking. And he's like, no, I'm just joking. But he fell asleep and he never got up and came to my bed.
you never came to my bed because you were working on a video and you fell asleep doing the video. You know that.
Yeah, but
So we slept in
slept in separate beds.
Which never happened. Anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll both like cuddle up in like a freaking small bed, just because I like to be against you like at night and stuff like that. So
let's
it
not
was
get into
weird.
all this.
It was
Yeah,
weird that we were
nobody
in
wants to hear this
separate
shit.
beds.
So the big trip, our plans, that kind of gives you an idea, guys. We'll be doing some bikes, blues, and barbecue here as well. Of course, we'll be down at Hot Springs Rally. It looks like we'll be at Four Corners, Born Free. Then when we get back, I'm thinking about, I'd love to be able to run up to Mama Tried later this year as well.
Yes, and then also first weekend of October is the Ride the Ozarks rally in Harrison, Arkansas, right outside of Fayetteville. If you guys have been to Fayetteville area for bikes, blues, and barbecue, Eureka, or here in the Pig Trail. We are out of Harrison, which is 30-45 minutes away. So our rally at home is going to be the first weekend of October, and that's the free riding guide that you guys can go online and request. They'll send it to you. It has all kinds of information in it. I think Terry and Lisa, when they were here,
Rode them all.
Rode every single ride there, loved every single one of them. Yeah.
All right, guys. I do real quickly want to say thank you so much, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. Ride the Ozarks. Legend Suspension. Good God bless your hearts. Thank God. Custom Dynamics. KST Bars. Gosh, those things have been super nice. Memphis Shades. You ought to see my shade. It's a mess. I'm loving the hand guards. Of course, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, and then Senna, of course, keeping us chatting or videoing or whatever we may be doing on our comm systems. They are a definitely tool that we have to have now. We have to have them.
Yes, our Senna helmets and our Senna communication systems on our helmets and our phones, those are our go-to for when we are recording, riding,
and
vlogging.
becoming the drone. Now we've been,
Yeah.
if you guys been seeing some like different shots, like a little higher, Steph is actually getting those shots off the drone. DJI Maverick Pro. Is that right? DJI Maverick Pro.
I always want to say DJI.
Yeah, I do too.
DJI.
Like I said, all you guys out there that's done everything for us too, all you ornery asses out there, we appreciate you so much. You guys go check out our videos, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You can become an honorary one if you'd like to. We'd enjoy having you. Anything that you needed to add to this, Miss Lita?
That's Mrs. to you.
Mrs. Lita? What's going on in the comment section?
Okay, I'll have to scroll back up here.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is my listening ear.
Laura Bailey, you guys look great. Must have had a great trip. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We had an amazing trip. I wish we all could do that.
Anthony Jones, you said your back is trying to go out. Please send good vibes and prayers.
You got it.
Yes,
That
for sure.
sucks.
Yes.
I've been there.
Keep us posted
Been
in
on the bike.
elite group too.
Right on.
That we have an elite group on Facebook, which is just us honorary ass members. We just kind of chat and hang out. I'll definitely be sending good vibes your way and thinking about you. Let's see. MM Medic, or RN Medic, 1839 brother from the heart. This is awesome. Prayers and blessings to you both. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
We need that right now for sure.
IJL 1989. I just bought a bike, got it running, and this weekend the shakedown is 1,000-mile round trip. Fingers crossed, I make it.
Hell yeah.
That's exciting.
I love it. The shakedown run. I've done them.
You also said you have a spare bedroom free, but I'm 30 minutes from Sturgis.
All right.
Well, we may be riding 30 minutes and knocking on your door. Scotland, what's the route for the Pig Trail? Make sure the dealers have the things you need. Buddy went to get synthetic 3 oil and it's on back order last month. Okay. Yes, if you guys come to Pig Trail, it is in Rogers, Arkansas. So Northwest Arkansas and the Ozarks, Rogers, Arkansas, right outside of Eureka Springs. They have that remote store in Eureka Springs. Great riding, definitely a must.
That's a destination to come check out. You need to, pin it on your map. Moto Vacations.
Lady Tan 55, while I was in T-Town, I stopped in for service at Route 66 Harley-Davidson. They were great and loved the stickers I gave out. And before I left Arizona, I had put my horn that plays God Bless America on my trike. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool.
That's so cool.
Lisa and Terry, good to see you. They said, hey, from Sheridan, Wyoming.
Oh, yeah.
Which, yes, you guys are on a big ride yourself. It's amazing to watch you guys.
Little shits. Good for y'all. Miss you guys.
Let's see. Okay. Mitchell Craig said, sorry I missed you guys in Laconia. We totally get it. Things happen.
Dude.
There's things that we have on our schedule we want to make sure we hit. And sometimes it happens where we miss it or we don't meet up with certain people. And don't feel bad for that.
We're running 100 miles an hour. It's no big deal to us, man. We know how it is. I wish we had more time to stay there. Laconia H.O.G was super cool. I enjoyed it. Hanging out with Shop Rag, Custom Dynamics, always a fun time. Products are doing amazing on the bike. But like I said, we hung out there all day. Because like I said, the fairing exchange put that inner fairing in color match and then put the amp and speakers in for
Hog Tunes.
Hog Tunes. And I've ran that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what we did to the system, not so much the radio, but the amp, 400 watt amp, and then the speakers that they put in the dash. I've ran them coming home, blasted them. We'll probably do a little video about that as well, but I want to give it a little bit of time. I want to use these products before I start talking about them, because that's what we do. Hear bikes starting out there. So, guys, if you're in this area tomorrow, please come hang out with us. We'd love to see you. Our next big route, we'll be sharing what we're doing this coming week. Steph is going to be getting stuff together for videos. We will be going live with you members doing your giveaway that we're late on. We apologize. I mean, we might as well just go ahead and do 2 giveaways.
Yeah, we have, this is June right now.
Yeah.
What was last month? April?
Yeah.
May. It was May. We have May's and then this
is June, yeah.
Yeah, this is June.
Yeah, this is June. It's fixing to be July.
Oh my gosh.
I know, crazy, right?
Oh, another exciting thing is July 2nd here at Pig Trail, they're going to be having Keith Sanders. If you guys have not heard of Keith Sanders, check him out. He's an Arkansas boy.
He's from
Great
Marshall.
music.
Arkansas boy coming up in the rinks. We're going to meet up 2 Arkansas boys doing their thing. It's going to be fun here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. Okay, guys, I'll tell you what. I guess we'll just sum it up with this. Some things are just better left not said. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and chiming in. Hope to see you tomorrow. If you're in the Ozarks, come see us. If not, we'll see you out on the road. We're doing one hell of a road trip. If you can help us out on the road trip as far as somewhere to get a spot to lay our head, or maybe somewhere we can stop to get that bike serviced, we'd appreciate it. And until we see you again, well, hell, you guys stay ornery and stay positive. Nobody likes it.
No one likes a Debbie Downer.
Negative little booty hole.
All right, guys.
See you guys.
You all have a good night. And like you always say,
y'all stay ornery.